talked a lot about culture last week, winning cultures and character in some of your players. How do you when you're building a team or adding players to the roster? How do you balance the character and the skill and make both of those kind of work for your team culture?
Yeah, it's an interesting one because the team needs a lot of skill. The technical basis of how we want to play needs players who can manipulate the ball, be on the ball, and be comfortable in those scenarios. And I think then you grow the rest of it. You grow the rest of it. You can take a little bit from the players' past, but it's important to grow that culture from within here, and just every little thing to how it looks when they walk into their training center, how things are conducted amongst the coaches and all of the staff. I think that brings the level of professionalism high, and it makes the players aware they're in a situation or an environment that winning is important.
And when you hear stories like Abu Sissoko and his initiative with water in Africa, and maybe now more than ever athletes are more involved socially and with trying to make the world a better place and to help people. As a coach, is that something you like to see out of your players?
Of course. It's like I tell them, we spend 5-6 hours a day here every day, and there's a lot of time in the day to be doing other things, to be involved, to be engaged in different things. And every player has a life outside of this field, or has interests outside of this field, and it's always great just to see what the guys are getting involved in. Like Abu is, to other players who are involved in arts and different things like that. I think it's healthy to be doing this, but then as an athlete, it's important to use your voice. Your voice on any scale can be used towards positive, so it's important for the guys to be involved.
Does it create maybe a sense of humble, it could humble a player, I guess, to maybe see what's going on outside of the pitch?
Yeah, it's important. The humble nature, it's one of the biggest things we look at in here, and when we talk about a winning culture, a lot of it starts from humble beginnings. And what I mean by that, it's we're playing this beautiful game, and we're all involved in this game, and we're blessed to be part of it, and to enjoy every part of it. Life is difficult in different situations. We're blessed to be playing this game that we love to play when we're 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, and that's what we're doing, and that's the humble part of this sport, and that's how we go into each and every game and prepare for each and every game as well.
All right, and back on the pitch now. Last match, it was kind of a funny one. I know the heat played a big factor in it as well. Can you take anything from that match, or is it kind of a forget about it, move on to the next one type thing?
Yeah, I think those types of matches are difficult. I think at some point it's 50 degrees on the pitch, so it's a tough one to say, hey guys, you need more energy, we need to be sharper on the ball. I think it's players are playing with their inner strength. So we take the 3 points, we're happy for it, and like I've said, sometimes you're not going to play your best football, and you need to win, and that's also a mark of a winning amongst the players, to fight through that little bit of adversity that it brings us. So we take the 3 points from there, we keep ourselves moving in the right direction and prepare for the next one.
It's difficult to beat any in this league. Now you face Cavalry on the road again, having just played them and winning. Are you expecting a club that's going to be motivated to revenge is an overused word, but looking to be on the better side of the result?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think much has to do with our previous result. I think for them, I believe it's 1 win in their last 5 games, so they're in a tough spot in where they are, but they're a resilient team. They're a team, I think, with a good culture, and they're going to come out there and they don't like to lose points at home. It's an important match for them, same way it was for Halifax in this last one. So we expect the best Cavalry in that match. We take good confidence in what we did a couple of weeks playing there. We played some excellent football playing away from home, and we've been doing that great this season, and we keep that same recipe as we go into this next match.
How's the first week or so been with Jordan on the roster, and how do you feel like he's getting acclimated to things?
Yeah, from just getting into the group, it's very good. He's familiar with a few of the guys. I've known him for a long time, so it's been pretty simple. I think when you come into an environment where you're coming in and you're playing football every day, and training is based on making the players better, a lot of ball movement, I think the players have an easier time of getting involved right away. So I mean, that's what we've seen with him. It's going to take a little bit of time, as he was off for about 4 weeks before starting to train with us. So we're being patient with him, but you can obviously see his quality in training, and we're just looking forward to getting him onto the pitch when we can.
This has been Forge FC head coach and technical director Bobby Smyrniotis and Behind the Beard. The most Forge content can be found on the Forge Audio Network with Anthony Urciuoli. Subscribe on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts.